What up, guys? Mike goes rockinguitarlessons.com. That's Attack Attack with Stickly. But something I want to say, I had a subscriber, Punk Girl 911, that wanted the song No Defeat. And I found the song, and the tuning, I don't know if they're playing 7-string, because I couldn't find any live, any video for it, nothing, just the lyrics. It's tuned so low, I swear to you, this is a first, I couldn't get my 6-string tuned low enough. And I've tuned low, man. I've done Mastodon, where the tuning I think was drop G or something. I could not get it to hold at that pitch. It was that low. So my guess is it's either a 7-string, 8-string, or a 6-string with really thick gauge strings on it, because it would not hold. So I picked another song. I hope that's okay with you. It's a cool song. Stickly. It's drop C sharp, so you can achieve that real easy on a 6-string guitar. And let's jump into it. Alright, when I get a 7-string, it'll be a different story. But so what you want to do, you're going to palm mute the open E and the A and go down, up, down, down, up, down, and kind of do this in between those to really make sure the brakes are like tight and solid. After that, triplet, triplet, stop, and then go down, down, up, and then do down, down, up again. And then go down, up, down, down, up, down. And then you start it over. It's going to be 4 times of this. Oops, start again. Okay? Minus that last chunk. This is 1 time. Do that 4 times. The end of the 4th one, you'll finish it out, and then you're going to go into this part. They harmonize this. There's 2 guitars going on. This is the melody. It's going. A lot of the death metal bands use that type of playing. And what you want to do is 5th fret A. I'm not even going to give you the amount of times, because it's just extremely fast. And what I want you to do is find the placement and when the notes are changing, like. Think of it like that, and then just alternate pick fast. Fret 5 on the A, and I mean fast. And then 4th fret. And then you're going to go 4A, pick, hammer to the 7, pull off back to the 4, and do like 4 of those. And do the same thing on 7th fret and 10th fret on the A, and then repeat it. And then start it over. And one thing I used to do back in the day was, to get used to your alternate picking, people trip over themselves when they're playing. Start on an open string or just push 1 fret down and start slow, going down, up, and then try to pick the speed up. And when you go real fast, it's almost like you're kind of making a muscle as you're doing it. Okay? So hopefully that part will come together. Find the placement of when those notes are changing. The 5, 8, 7, 4. And then your 4, 7 hammer pulls and your 7, 10 hammer pulls twice on those. Okay, and then it'll go through that twice, and then open E and A. And then octave, 7A, 9G. Take this first finger and angle it to mute out the D string. And I also like to mute the above string, the E, just by touching it with the tip of my finger. I mute everything around it, usually on all 6 strings, to where I can hit all 6 and it's not going to be bad. If you don't mute, here's what you wind up with. As opposed to. So muting is very important. You can use your middle finger to mute the E if you want. I'm doing 2 methods of muting on 1 string, and that's just a habit. So down, up, down on the 7A, 9G. And then move it a half step sharp to 8A, 10G, doing up. So you have. And then the next part here, I like these chords. It's 8-8 on the E and A, and then 10-10 on the D and G. You can pinky those, bar and bar, or use your 3rd to bar, or you can use 2 fingers. It's up to you. Okay, and here's a strum: up, up, down, down, up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down. Or you can start with the down too. You might be more comfortable doing that. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay. Da 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 da. That's your beat. Or if you want to start with the up, that's cool. To me, that makes more sense. And then move it a whole step sharp to 10, 10, 12, 12, same strings. Up, up, down, down, up, down. And then move over to the 5th fret E and A barred, 7th fret D and G barred, or 2 fingers. And up, up, down, down, up, down. Another thing, if you're not sure how these chords are going to sound, that's a good thing to remember always when you're playing guitar and learning, is to pick the strings individually to make sure you hear all 4 strings. Because you might only hear 3, but it'll still sound good. But this is a way to assure that every string in the chord is going to ring out and sound clear. It's a bunch of times, 5 or 6 times on that, and then it goes into another part, which I didn't figure it out. It's from like a, I don't remember what it was though. So anyways, Punk Girl 911, I'm sorry on the No Defeat song. Hit me up in a few months. I should have hopefully an endorsement deal with guitars, and I'll have a 7-string. If anyone knows, you know, some of you guys that are into Attack, what guitar they're using on No Defeat, if they're playing a 6-string and just tuned way down. See, I use 9-gauge strings, man, sometimes 10, and that means it's a thinner string. If you do that and you try to do a real low tuning, it just, you lose the tone and everything, and it's hard to keep it in tune. So usually bands that are playing a 6-string and tuning down, they're using a fat string all the way across, a heavier gauge, you know, 12 gauge or 13 or something. So, but if anyone knows, let me know, and I will eventually get that one for you. Hopefully you don't know Stickly. If you didn't, now you do. Now you know it, or a good chunk of it. I'm Mike Rose. Thanks for tuning in. If you do have questions, let me know. Remember, the tuning for this one is drop C sharp. My website, rockinguitarlessons.com. That's coming soon. I'll let you guys know, you know, the week before we launch it, but it is coming soon. We're in January of 2013 now. I'm not date setting until I know for sure. $25 a month will get you in, man, as a premium member. It's going to be a really cool website. Moves slow, all styles, all levels. It's going to be a really cool thing. Jam tracks, so you can play along with like drum beats and stuff, and rhythms, and it'll help your timing and soloing and all that. My email's rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com. My PayPal email is tvxpunk@aol.com if you would like to make a donation to this channel. If you can't, don't worry. You can, you know, I still love you. I'll still do your requests. Spread the word about Mike Gross, rockinguitarlessons.com, this channel, which is youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1, the number 1. And, oh, one last thing. I'm teaching on Skype, and if you're interested in taking lessons, there's nothing faster and more effective than one-on-one lessons. And I know computers have taken over the world, but we're able to bring that via webcam through Skype. And I am doing lessons on Skype now for guitar and bass. My wife's doing vocals. Eventually I'll have drums. And it's $50 an hour or $25 for a half hour. If that's something you would be interested in, hit me up. We can work on the things you want to work on, fine-tune your playing. I could see you play, I could hear you play, and watch how you're doing it. So if that's something you'd be interested in, my Skype name is Rockin' Guitar Lessons. Only add me if you're going to be doing lessons. If not, you know, I'd have to delete you, because all my Skype friends are my students from across the world and all that. But you can still email me, my Hotmail email, and you can find me on YouTube. Until next time, I'm Mike Gross. See ya. Talk to you soon.